So big smiles, 5 weeks out. I am feeling amazing. I am looking even more amazing. And it's a back and hamstring day. So it's all good in the hood. And I'm gonna be honest right now, I was not really feeling these YouTube videos. There's been a little bit of hiatus. I was loafing on posting them. I wasn't really into it. The last video I was watching it back, kind of low energy. And I was like, damn. And honestly, for this video right now that you're watching, I was gonna text Armand the day before and I was gonna say, yo, scratch the video. Let's not record. Come just take a couple pictures and let's just forget it. And then I saw one comment, literally right before I was about to text Armand that I saw this comment. I'm gonna send it to him, you can put it on the screen. I don't know what it was about with this comment, but it kind of made me think. This person watching reminded me of when I was maybe 2-3 years ago, getting into lifting, been lifting for a while, wanted to make more progress, didn't know how, wanted to do more research and learn more, and that's what he got from this video, or from that last video, which is why he left that comment. And it kind of just like lit a fire or lit a spark kind of under my ass. It really did like just kick me into gear and be like, bro, don't be a pussy. You have people that are where you were. Because my whole goal with making these videos when I first started and when I first got with Armand and when I first wanted to take content serious was always to make content that I wish I had when I was like 2 years, 3 years into it, wanted to get more into it, but didn't know how, didn't know where to look, didn't know what to trust online, and to make content based off that. So seeing this comment really reaffirmed my belief and my drive into making these long form videos, because yeah, short form is great, Instagram, TikTok's great, but you can't really unpack any ideas. You can't really go into depth. You can't give real value, which is what I think I do on the YouTube videos more than any other platform, because I can actually formulate ideas. I can explain things in a way that is not a time constraint of 60 seconds. Seeing that comment really got me back into the content grind and ready to kill this YouTube game again. So we're back on our shit, no more loafing, one video every week, all the way up into prep. 5 weeks out. I booked the hotel for my show. I got a bed for Armand. So the show day video is gonna be cracked. I'm just happy with life right now. I can't lie to you guys. I'm happy with life. I'm ready to just kill everything. So let's go. So a couple of changes from the last time that you guys saw this workout. Now I start with a short and focused lying hamstring curl. If you notice the leg pad, it may look a little bit actually higher up on my calf, and that's because it is. I've experimented with kind of both pad positions. The more further away one I got from Kuba Celester, really well-respected bodybuilder that I like. And then this variation I kind of got from Nick Loff, where he just says to position the pad a little bit higher up on that leg, so a little bit closer to the knee joint and the hamstring. One is not better than the other. I'm just experimenting with both. The reason why you would want it a little bit closer is to just maybe take some of the calf out of it, because a lot of people probably do struggle with, when you're doing your hamstring curls, is really feeling it like in that calf, in that gastroc area. That's going to be doing some of the work for you. So if that is you, I would suggest trying it this way and having that pad a little bit further up. Did it with the pad far away for many weeks, took progressions all the way there, tried it this way, liked the feeling I got, so now I've continued with this for many weeks and taking progressions there. One is not better than the other. Do both because you can. See what you like better and hammer away at it.
Out there, that was
That is a hamstring contraction. Wow. 3 straight sets here, really focusing on the squeeze, controlling it all the way to the moon, no matter how brutally painful it is. And then we move on to the fun stuff. Pulling through the floor. This is focus on. Why are we getting ahead of ourselves, man? Take it one set at a time. Why am I worried about the next exercise? Focus on this, crushing 140. And then focus on the next working set. And then focus on pulling from the floor, man. Stay locked. So I literally just throw this shit on, these straps. They actually do nothing. I just did it like 2 weeks ago. But on the quad extension, they actually do something. But here, purely mental. But I did it like 2 weeks ago, so I just keep doing it. But good set. Yeah. Boom. Ah. Ah. Boom. Are my legs supposed to be numb or that's normal? Couple things to note. I promise you, it's good form. I promise you. For my goal, this is good form. I would love to explain it to you, but that would be a whole separate 10-minute YouTube video. So most likely one day I will. For the time being, you're gonna have to take my word for it, and you're gonna have to look at my back and you can judge for yourself if it's good form or not. That's number one. Number two, extremely hard set, of course, compound lift, SLDL, in prep. The whole 9 yards, right? That was what I would call 0 RIR. I still completed the last rep, so I didn't actually get caught in that failure point. What I'm doing right now with my SLDLs and with my quad compound, which is currently hack squat, I have one set to 0 RIR or actual failure, and then I have one set at 1 RIR. Both my quad compound and my SLDL are going to be my two most fatiguing exercises throughout my entire program right now. I've dieted for 15 plus weeks at this point. Fatigue is at an all-time high, being in a deficit, training 40 minutes of cardio every single day, 18,000 plus steps every single day. It makes no sense to go to failure on those two exercises right now. It makes no sense try to get force reps. It makes no sense doing drop sets. It makes no sense doing rest pause sets. So that's why I will not do them. Adding that level of fatigue makes zero sense given I'm not in a state to put on muscle. So why the hell would I add it to my routine? I wouldn't, so I don't. Get me! Ah. Oh, perfect. Okay, so the reason why something like this Prime machine is so beneficial, that like if you don't have a trained eye, you probably won't notice it, but watch very closely at the end of the set when I fail, right? Let's say you're doing a T-bar row or something. People, let's say you can bang out 10 reps, right? And then after the 10 reps, like you're at failure because you can't get another rep, but then you can go up like 80% of the way, then like maybe 70% of the way, then like 60, then like 50, then like 50, then like 40%, then 30%. So you can bang out like 6, 7, 10 partials at the end, but you're like technically at failure because you can't get another rep, but you can still bang out all those partials at the bottom. But where something like this Prime row comes in is that you can load it to match the strength curve of whatever muscle you're training. So in this case, you're matching the strength curve of your back to the resistance profile of the machine. So what you can do is load that length and range. So when you watch the end of that set, when I fail, even though I'm at the bottom, I can't even get any partials at all. I can't even get 1 or 2 partials at the bottom because it's so heavily loaded at that bottom. So the benefit is that instead of just failing at the top and still able able to get like 10 partials at the bottom, you're loading it in a way where you're failing in the entire range of motion to the point where you cannot move the weight at all in any part of the range of motion. Not at the bottom, not at the top, and your back is fully at that failure point. All right, so second set, we're gonna redistribute the weight a little bit. So I used to have the 25 here, we took that off, and then we added 10 to the top. So basically, it's only a drop off of 15 pounds, but it is from that mid to short position, because second last exercise, I've been in the gym for 2 hours, I'm completely tapped out. So my ability to get short is gonna be very significantly reduced, as well as we are training a lot, also very weak in that short. So we're gonna have a greater drop off in that shortened position so that we can fully get every single rep. So a little bit worried. I was like, damn, you know, it's only gonna be one prime machine. Everyone's gonna wanna use it. Like, I'm never gonna get to use it. Nobody uses it. I'm sure it's because nobody knows how to use it. So they're like, they look over it, they see 3 different levels, and they're like, I'm not even gonna fucking bother. I mean, it's good for me, but I was like, damn, I'm really never gonna get to use it. Everyone's gonna be on it. Nobody's on it, literally nobody. Now this set, third set, nothing fancy. Just replaced the 25 on top for a 10. Just like a straight load drop, just because I'm absolutely dead for the last back exercise today. Donzoed. Get some blood back in my back. Yeah, so I just finished up today with 2 sets of preacher curl. Honestly, not a ton of arm volume just because I'm not building anything. So it's just more retention at this point. So 2 sets of preacher curl today, and then I have 3 sets of biceps on my other full day. Again, just 5 sets per week right now. Trying to maintain all that size that I have in my arms that I put on. But honestly, I was pretty surprised by how much my arms grew comparing before my bulk. And like during my bulk, I honestly thought my arms didn't get bigger at all. But then now that I cut, definitely my biceps improved 100%. So 5 weeks out, we are very much according to plan, and we are very much on time. As you guys saw the posing footage, my weigh-ins now are just under 175 pounds, and this is the lightest I've been in like 3.5, 4 years. It's pretty crazy, like the numbers that I'm doing at this body weight. I've never been this light in so long, so it feels kind of weird, but it's good to be single-digit body fat. And like I've told you guys in this video, I honestly feel better like mentally in my workouts, even physically sometimes. No low energy, so we're going very strong on prep. The plan is, being 5 weeks out, we are going to continue to push downward very hard and get off as much fat as we can. I do estimate I'm just under 10% now. So single digit body fat, we are aiming for 6-7% on stage. If I had to guess, I would say that I'll probably be in the very high 160 range. So I still have a good bit of fat to lose because I am in the 175s. We're gonna push very hard for the next 3-ish weeks. And then around 2 weeks out, we're gonna start putting food back in, and we're gonna start tapering down cardio, just so that I can come into the show actually full, fresh, and like ready to pose and ready to, you know, show out on stage, which is obviously the plan. I don't want to pull up to the show on my lowest food, on my highest cardio, dragging my feet with my head down, feeling like absolute death. So the plan, we are still on track, still lean as we need to be, and we're going to continue pushing until that 3 week out, 2 week out mark, where we're going to slowly let off the gas in terms of depletion, and we're going to start adding carbs back in and reducing the level of cardio so that we can show up to stage with our best package. Anyways, that is going to wrap it up for this video. I am very excited, honestly. I've found a resurgence on YouTube, so we are going to keep going very strong. I'm going to do some other clips outside of the gym, like in my morning while I'm driving to the gym, maybe post-workout, just add a little bit of dimensions to the video. So if you did like this video, make sure you leave a like, subscribe if you are new so you don't miss any episodes, and you don't miss when I claim that first place on show day. Let's go.